establish undergraduate and postgraduate programs in most disciplines at Saudi universities and colleges. As a result, Saudi students can now obtain degrees in almost any field within the country, and only if necessary pursue specializations abroad. The kingdom has a number of scientific chairs in some of the world universities, such as the University of California, Harvard University, the School of Oriental and African Studies at London University, and Moscow University. One institution that has been instrumental in the development of higher education in Saudi Arabia is the King Abdulaziz City for Science and Technology. Dedicated to research in various fields, including education, it helps formulate the national policy for the development of science and technology, conducts applied scientific research, and assists the private sector in research and development. One of the fastest developing countries in the world, Saudi Arabia is the most dynamic economic power in the Arab world and ranks 20th globally in the size of its economy. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia continues to diversify its economy by offering more incentives to the private sector while maintaining the strength and stability of the Saudi currency. In a short span of time, the kingdom has been transformed from a country which had been importing all its needs to a country which is now manufacturing many products and exporting a large portion of them. The agriculture sector in the kingdom is one of the most important economic productive sectors. The kingdom is self-sufficient in wheat, dates, vegetables, and many types of fruit, dairy products, eggs, poultry, fish and shrimps, as well as exporting the surplus to the world markets. Saudi Arabia has undergone a remarkable transformation over the relatively short time span of some 7 decades. Where it once was obliged to import all of its manufactured products, Saudi Arabia now has a vast industrial base, and its factories supply a large portion of the needs of the country's domestic markets. Fishing villages on the Red Sea and the Arabian Gulf that were once a collection of huts have been transformed into a bustling center of industry, producing everything from vegetables to electronics and exporting them to over 90 countries. Our aim is that our income from oil will one day be surpassed by income derived from exports of manufactured goods. Crude oil, refined products and natural gas and liquids accounted for the bulk of Saudi exports. Saudi Arabia is the 19th largest exporter and the 20th largest import market in the world. Exports now represent all economic sectors. Topping the list of exports to some 90 countries are petrochemicals, plastics, metal goods, construction materials, and electrical appliances. This sustained growth in non-oil exports reflects the success of the government's economic reforms and trade policies. Investment opportunities are thriving in the kingdom, especially with the introduction of new investment law and the creation of SADIA by the government of Saudi Arabia in April 2000, when it announced a new foreign investment law. SADIA has since been actively working with the government and other agencies towards a Saudi development vision for the 21st century. SADIA, the Saudi Arabian General Investment Authority, is the gateway to investment in Saudi Arabia. Its mission is to create a pro-business environment, provide comprehensive service to investors, and foster investment opportunities in energy, transportation, and knowledge-based industries. In 2004, a consortium led by United Arab Emirates telecom giant Etisalat established Ittihad Etisalat as a Saudi joint stock company with a capital of $1.33 billion. It won the kingdom's second mobile license in the country. The capital invested is 5 billion Saudi riyals, divided into 100 million shares, each with a nominal value of 50 Saudi riyals. increasing revenues from Saudi Arabia's rapidly diversifying economy are driving the immense expansion of the kingdom's infrastructure. Not a week goes by without new tenders being issued for projects ranging from the construction of superhighways to the asphalting of rural roads, and from vital water plants to the expansion of airports, rail links and port facilities. Saudi Arabia owns the largest aircraft fleet in the Middle East. Within the space of little more than a decade, its international network links 50 cities on 4 continents. It is one of the world's major airlines and ranks 15th among the 165 member airlines of the International Air Transport Association IATA. 4 new airports are being constructed to improve air transportation in the kingdom. Trade is facilitated by 146,000 kilometers of road, 183 wharfs at Saudi seaports, and 25 airports, 3 of them international. The airline transports on average 12 million passengers a year on its 106 aircraft, probably the most spectacular road